Hello and thank you for joining us today. I'm Austin Snodgrass and you are watching Mocs Talk. Mocs Talk broadcasts once a week to bring you up to date on the latest news around FSC and Lakeland. Here are the top stories for today. Florida Southern's women's basketball team won an overtime thriller against Nova Southeastern over the weekend. The Lady Mocs rallied from 11 points down in the final 5 minutes and forced overtime on a half-court shot from Melanie Ducat as time expired. More on this story coming up later in sports. The musical group Carmen will be performing at Florida Southern on March 8th. The group became an internet sensation for their covers of many of the most popular songs in recent memory. The show starts at 6 p.m. at George's Green and is free to all students. Downtown Lakeland is set to host the 4th annual Brews Cruise Beer Festival. Olivia DeArmond has more.
The 4th annual Brews Cruise Craft Beer Festival will surround the Munn Park Square this Saturday.
The Downtown Lakeland Partnership pairs up with Elder Point Ministries, and what we do is we bring in over 75 different craft brewed beers.
Elder Point Ministries is a nonprofit organization in the greater Lakeland area that helps to improve the quality of life for all seniors. We have several major programs. Brews Cruise is our major fundraising event for the year, so it's critically important that we have a successful event so that we can keep feeding over 1,400 people a week.
General admission is $30, but if you want to indulge and don't mind spending a little extra, you can upgrade to the VIP level.
Once you pay your $30 at the door, or your $50 if you want to go VIP, you don't pay anything else. You come in, you've got all the beer that you can sample, all the food you can sample. VIP is kind of cool because you get in an hour early, but then you also have access to our swanky VIP lounge.
The VIP area will also be catered, and the menu will specifically accommodate the variety of beers.
Chef Patrick at La Porta Rosa and Patio 850 is going to create some foods for us that'll go really well with these select beers. The Brass Tap is actually providing a beer that goes well with chocolate.
Tickets are on sale at the official Brews Cruise website, so buy your tickets in advance before they're sold out. Olivia DeArmond, the Southern News Network, Lakeland.
Florida Southern's own Jennifer King was named one of the top education professors in the state of Florida. King was selected by Online Schools Florida for inclusion in the list of the top 22 education professors in the state. King joined the faculty at Florida Southern in 2003. The Lakeland Raiders kicked off their training camp by inviting fans to Fan Day. The free event included autographs, meeting the players and coaches, and watching drills. The team's first game is March 9th against the Sarasota Thunder at the Lakeland Center. And now here's Victoria Guerin with more on This Week in Florida Southern Sports.
Hello Moc fans, and welcome to another edition of Southern Sports. From our women's basketball team being highlighted as the game of the week on CBS, to softball and baseball collecting their first wins of the season, our Moccasin teams have been hard at work. Now, let's get you caught up on the past week in Florida Southern athletics.
The CBS featured women's basketball team captured an incredible win against number 1 in the conference, Nova Southeastern. The game ended with a final score of 73-70 after a half-court shot by Melanie Ducat sent the game into overtime. Ranked men's basketball team captured an 81-70 victory over Nova Southeastern. This win kept them in sole possession of first place in the Sunshine State Conference and extended their home win streak to 11 games.
The Florida Southern's men's lacrosse team played against the University of Tampa Friday. This was not only their home opener, but a rivalry game.
Ever since Coach Whipple left, it really drove us. It became a rivalry right away, even before the program started.
The rivalry between FSC and Tampa may be young, but there is no underestimating this game. Not to mention, Tampa head coach Roy Whipple used to be the head of the FSC men's lacrosse team.
It's an important game not only for our conference, it's also an important game for the school too. You know, with Tampa and Florida Southern athletic departments always being rivalry in all sports.
Both the captains and the coach push their players to remain committed and excited for all games. But this isn't just about the game.
FTH is a family toughness heart, and we break our practices and start our practices with saying that together every day.
Marty Ward took the title as head coach 2 weeks before the men's first game in 2011. He says that the team has only developed a closer bond since then.
I think both programs want to be champions, and I think that's what it comes down to, is that when two schools, two programs have that same mental edge towards one another, then it's going to be a rivalry no matter what.
Tonight's loss against Tampa is just a bump in the road for the rest of the season. The Florida Southern's men's lacrosse team plans to keep its team motivated for their next home game on February 22nd against Lindenwood. Kristen Girl for Southern Sports.
The Lady Mocs lost a 5-4 nail-biter against Rollins on February 8th, but have many positives to take from the match.
Magda obviously played an unbelievable match, and I think that showed a lot of heart, and hopefully the other players saw that and see what it takes to compete.
I look at my coach and say, I'm not going to lose this. And she told me, okay, show me.
Christy played one of the best matches she's played, and to pull out at number 4, and Sabine played, as usual, a great match at number 2.
When I started the match, I was 3-0 down because I was thinking about, oh my God, what should I do? But as soon as I started thinking, okay, just think about this point, you've done this many, many times, and I kind of let it go, then that helps me win.
The Lady Mocs look to rebound for their next home match on February 14th against St. Leo. For Southern Sports, I'm Tony D'Angelo.
Our baseball team traveled to Texas, where they suffered a 3-game loss to Incarnati Word, then returned home this past Tuesday to capture their first win with a final score of 13-5. Also capturing their first win of the season was our softball team as they traveled to Clearwater for the Eckerd Tournament. Finally, our men's golf team came in second of 15 teams as they played in the Matlock Classic this past Monday and Tuesday at Lone Palm in Lakeland.
Be sure to go out and support all your Moccasin athletic teams or visit fscmocs.com for stats and scores. For Southern Sports, I'm Victoria Guerin.
Any student intending on majoring in music or wishing to be considered for a music scholarship must register for a music audition. Registration forms for the February 16th auditions are available now. Go to the Florida Southern website to sign up. Florida Southern's next preview day is taking place on Monday, February 18th. Activities include a student-led campus tour and lunch with current students and admissions staff. Preview days are a great way for potential students to get a glimpse into life at FSC. And now here's Maggie Sutton with this week's Go Healthy FSC segment.
Hello and welcome to Go Healthy FSC. I'm Maggie Sutton. We'll keep you updated on fitness tips, healthy eating, and college life. With spring break and summer break approaching, many students are getting ready to study abroad.
Studying abroad is an opportunity to learn in an environment that's different from your own. Yet before traveling, health concerns should be brought to students' attention.
Some of the health concerns when traveling is making sure that you're staying healthy and keeping pretty clear in the airports and other big areas that you meet a lot of other people.
A lot of times the water, sometimes it's not clean, or it's not, for some reason your body isn't used to that type of water. So that would be a big health concern for me.
The foodborne illnesses, I guess some of the easy things you can pick up on the road, eating different foods and drinking water that's coming, from a different part of the world.
Certain health items are necessary to bring when taking a trip abroad.
Some of my health essentials would be your daily multivitamin. I think that's very important.
Students should also prepare by making sure that they're up to date on their vaccinations. Most any vaccinations that you take to get into college are vaccinations that you need to go travel. That's just one of the things that you want to be aware of when you travel, is that you are exposed to those new bacteria and toxins, and that you want to be sure that you can get the medical attention you need if you can.
With Go Healthy FSC, I'm Jordan Alexander.
For more information on studying abroad, visit the Study Abroad office in Edge Hall. Well, that's it for today's show. I'm Maggie Sutton. Like us on Facebook and stay healthy, FSC.
And that's our show for today. Thank you for joining us. I'm Austin Snodgrass. We hope to see you right back here next week.